tonight to give everybody the state of the vibes. I am Blue, and this is
Goddess Vibes.
Goddess Vibes, of course. And on this live, we're gonna cover a few topics. We're gonna go ahead and talk about how we met. Then we'll talk about how things are going so far. We'll talk about some challenges and then kind of some successes, milestones, and then we'll finish off with some growth points and what is next for Blue and Vibez. So, without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into topic number one. Anybody hop on if you have any questions or any of those things. Go ahead and shoot it out, and we'll go ahead and answer those questions. All right. Let Vibes go ahead and introduce herself real quick too.
Um, Greetings. I'm going to say hi. I'm Goddess Vibes. I'm all about spirituality and I'm a nature lover. Peace, joy, good vibes is our motto and something I like to live by. Yeah, natural girly. I like all things holistic. It's a little bit about me.
Alrighty, and I'm Dr. Blue. I go by a lot of nicknames, but Patrick, aka Dr. Blue, aka Dr. Blue Ventures. I'm actually a teacher. I do a little bit of real estate, travel agent, a little bit of everything. Do some sales on the side, some hookah sales. So I'm a little bit of everything, and I bring all of that to the vibes. All right, what's going on, Anna? What's going on with you? Hello. But we're going to go ahead and start off the state of the vibe. We are going to start off with topic number one, which is how we met. And of course, I will let the lovely Vibes start us off because it was her journey first. And then I kind of piggybacked on it a little bit afterwards. Hey, what's going on, Ryan Kane? What's going on with you?
Hi.
So, Vibes, here's my question. I'm going to put her on the mic, y'all. I'm going to put her on the mic.
Oh Lord. Not on the mic.
On the mic. So I'm gonna put it to Vibes. Vibes, how did we meet?
Ah.
Appreciate it, Ryan Kane. Appreciate it. Appreciate
Well,
it.
we met in a way that was very unexpected to me. I actually was introduced to this
Appreciate it, Anna.
lovely dating app called Hinge. You have to pay for a subscription, so it's for people of all ages all around the United States. I don't know if it's worldwide or not, but
She is
you
beautiful.
know that people take it seriously because they have to pay for it. You have to put in a lot of detailed information. So I'm like, maybe this is not so bad. I'm real
Thank you,
skeptical
D.
about dating sites. So
Thank you, D.
I
Sweeper.
was like, I'm gonna go on here. It's gonna be a lot of people looking for one night stands, or a lot of people not take it seriously. But once I got on there, it was rest assured that it was something more serious and more dedicated to people who are really looking for their forever person, someone to spend their time with. And like I said, you have to pay for it to do it. So, I hadn't even
What's
been
going
on
on,
there
Kevin?
long. I actually ended up doing a 3-month subscription, but I got a message from the wonderful Dr. Blue here after only being on there for like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. And the first thing I did before even reading his message, I went and checked out his profile. You always got to look at their profile and see what, sticks out to you. And there was this one particular picture he had on there with this all royal blue suit, which is my favorite color.
I'm sharp.
And we had a really good conversation. It's rare to get really good conversation in dating apps these days, even the ones that people have to pay for.
Thank you,
And
Anna.
he came in and he just knew all the right things to say, to ask. The conversation didn't feel forced or anything. The conversation just flowed. And he jumped on, wanting to get to know me, wanting to meet me, wanting to have a date. And so that really caught my attention. He checked off a lot of things that a lot of people just would, take forever to progress towards. Like, we're not wasting our time on here. We're paying money. We're on here to find somebody to connect with. And he made it obvious that he took it very serious. So, yeah, we made a connection through the Hinge dating app. He scheduled our first date, and the rest is history.
All right, got a whole curveball afterwards, but
Oh, he did, y'all.
but she's right. So that's how we met. Same thing with me. Like I say, I got divorced back in October 2023. And, you know, I would go on dates, do a bunch of different things, meet some folks, but nobody really met my liking. And I was like, there got to be some better stuff out there. So I was like, you know what? Why not try something new? So I got a sister actually, a sorority sister, and she had tried Hinge. So she was like, man, you should try Hinge. There's some real quality people on there. So I was like, you know what? Why not? I got tired of meeting enough frogs. So so I decided to join. So I joined Hinge, did a 3-month subscription, chatted with a few people on there actually. Nobody really hit my eye or nobody seemed really that interesting. And then one day she passed across and I was like, interesting profile. So I went ahead and sent a little message. Hi, what's up? I told her my name and the first response, you know, most people give those silly little responses. That's not even interesting. And I'm a communicator, so she gave a full, like a couple paragraph response to what I said. And boom! The rest is history, literally. A couple weeks later, we actually met up. How long we've been together? We just celebrated 8 months, actually. We just celebrated 8 months back on December 11th. But after we met on Hinge, you know, I went ahead and I'm like, hey, I got to see what she's about. So we set up our first date, that was April 11th. Set up our first date, April 11th. And that date was magical, y'all.
Yes,
like so
literally.
much crazy, well, not crazy, but there was so many signs. We saw a double rainbow.
Yes.
She got me going to a whole vegan restaurant.
Yes.
By the way, backstory, she's vegan.
Yes.
She's vegan and I'm a meatitarian, so that was one thing at the beginning. It was like, is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? So we had a great first date. I picked a vegan spot that everyone been talking about because I know she was vegan,
Yes.
and I knew they had some stuff that I wanted to try. And the menu was actually so good. I enjoyed everything I ate. What was the place? Planta in Atlanta. It was a great place, y'all.
Yes.
And I enjoyed all the stuff. After the date, I got a lovely long message. And she'll tell you about that message.
I mean, I didn't mean any harm, you guys. I just want to put that out there. What's crazy is the message that I sent was on my Snapchat story. He's on my Snap, but it was in my close friends, and I forgot that he was in my close friends, y'all. So I did this little rant, and I was like, oh my gosh, I met this guy. He's so wonderful, but he's not vegan. He eat meat. I'm going to have to, you know.
Tell him deuces.
I'm going to have to let
Literally.
him go.
Deuces.
Let him go slowly and easy. You know, I'm going to let him down easy, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. And he actually ended up seeing that, y'all. I didn't realize it, though. And after I did that little rant, I had to say a prayer because before going on Hinge, I was celibate and single for 4 years. May, the following month, would have been 4 whole years since I've been with anyone. And so I was really picky, and I was like stuck to my standards. And I had this little checklist, and I had this prayer and this journal, and I'm like, I know what I want. Y'all, he literally checked every box. So the fact that he ate meat didn't sit right with me. I'm like, God, why is he everything but vegan? And I prayed to God that night after doing the rant. And that's when I admitted to him, you know, what I thought I was going to do, but that I was going to move forward because the chemistry on our date was so incredible. I couldn't ignore it. And I even convinced myself by going online and looking at couples that there's so many couples out there, y'all, that one is vegan and one is not. One is pescatarian, one is not. Like, there's a lot of them, and they actually make it work because, you know, it's like this, like, oh, he eats meat, but, you know, so it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer ultimately. So we've been inseparable since, and he is just amazing. And I'm really enjoying this journey.
I was almost heartbroken. I was like, oh, fine. Well, she wants to. She don't want to date me because I eat meat. But did she see the chemistry? Oh my gosh. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? She gonna come to her senses because she's not gonna meet many people who's like me. She's not gonna meet another man who's like me. So so a little bit afterwards, we kind of had that talk, and We linked up. We set up a second date and a third date and a fourth date, and boom, the rest has been history, y'all. So that's how we meet.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So the second part was how have we done so far? How have things been going so far? Vibes. How have things been going so far?
I started the how we met.
Well, she's a lady, so ladies first. I'm a gentleman, so I always like how are things going?
So far, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I want to hear what his perspective is. Generally, so far, things have been unexpectedly fulfilling in a way where he's matured me in ways that people from my past were too, I like to use the word intimidated for lack of better words. They were too intimidated to call me out. I'm not a horrible person. I'm an amazing person. I'm just a lot. That was not ever the case at all. I had to really get into my feminine era. So far, he's really helped me settle more into my feminine, soft girl era. I can really be like the true goddess that I am, that I've never been able to be. And it just feels like, I can take a deep breath. What about you, babe?
So she thinks things are going great so far. That's what it sounds like, y'all. All right. So from my perspective, things. I mean, in all over the 8 months, I mean, things are going pretty good so far. She's done a lot of things that I haven't really said, but I like. She does a lot of things that I like without me even saying it. A whole bunch of little stuff. So that part is actually big to me. My whole motto is peace, love, peace, joy, and good vibes. So everything I do, including dating and relating, I kind of use that as my marker. So she checked off those boxes. Now we're different a little bit in terms of personality and background and such. So some of that has caused some little hiccups here and there. But in terms of how it's going, the good outweighs the bad, like 90 to 10, 92 to 10. So you know what? That is great in my book because I have been in cases where it's been more like the opposite, negative 60, 40 positive. But so far it's been great. Like I sometimes sit there and be like, wow, I can't believe, like, wow, like this is unrealistic sometimes. So far it's going pretty good. Like I said, we just crossed the 8 month mark, so I'm gonna keep my fingers
Yes.
crossed and hope we keep on going.
Definitely.
All right, so the third topic we were going to talk about is what have been some of the challenges so far. So I can start. I can start this topic. Couple challenges so far. Like I say, we have some different upbringing. We have some different backgrounds. So her family dynamics is a little bit different, and some of the communication have proven to be a challenge, which is something that we're both learning when two people are new. Kind of just trying to get used to each other, get used to communication styles and what works, what doesn't work. That can be a challenge, which I think is pretty normal for any relationship. So I would say those have been the biggest challenges so far. And at times, she takes things like way, way, way too personal. And I'm the happy-go-lucky, it's not a big deal kind of person. So that part has been challenging to this point, but it's also been a good area to keep growing and learning also. What about you, Vi? What have been the challenges so far?
Um, Pretty much everything you just said. Yeah, the family dynamics. I'm not really used to having the family gathering.
Hey, what's up, Monica?
The togetherness and the supportiveness. So it's like in my mind, I've been wanting to shy away from that because it's something that I'm not used to. But I welcomed it instead and got welcomed better than I thought I would. But it's challenging mentally because so many decades of me not having my own family and then meeting him and his family is huge on getting together and togetherness and staying together. I had a lot of battles mentally with that. I think that this might sound weird, but I think that me being able to comfortably, I mentioned this earlier, but this is a challenge for me as well, really being feminine, really not taking everything he says to heart. I overanalyze things because I always have to know the when, what, where, why, how. Everything stings me to my heart. and he's been helping me realize like, hey, you gotta chill out, you know. So that's challenging for me because I'm pushing 40. So when you get to a certain point of your life, certain things become habits, but you can still your determination can still help you rewire your brain and realign your paradigm to shift to a more positive aspect. And with me being spiritual on top of all of that, I'm always putting things on something outside of me when a lot of things is actually within me. It's right here. It's the 3D. I can touch it. I can feel it. I can see it. And so I have to stop letting that challenge be so draining when it comes to like when he says something to me, okay, good. Okay, so what do you mean by that? Instead of sulking and I do the silent treatment. That's been another challenge for me. I'm so used to shutting down and just getting silent, and I had to learn that that's not okay when you're with a communicator, a healthy communicator. It's okay for you to talk now. You can express yourself, goddess, so express it to him. That's okay. So that's been a challenge.
Don't like
for
silence.
me. Yeah, that's been a challenge for me that I've been progressing and getting better. I've been getting better, right?
Yep.
I've been progressing with that. But that's it. That's honestly all. Like he said, the good definitely outweighs the bad. The challenges are very few, and we're knocking those out progressively. So.
All right, love it, love it, love it. All right, next topic. So after challenges, what have been some of the successes so far and some milestones?
Yeah.
You start this time. What do you think have been? What are some successes we can celebrate?
I don't know. There's a lot. We
Like top 2 or 3.
Well, I had my passport for my daughter's 8 now, so almost 7 years prior to meeting him, and hadn't ever traveled outside the country. I meet him, and I've already knocked 2, 3 trips off my list within 8 months.
Dr. Blu Ventures, baby.
That's
We're
a
going
huge
venture.
success. Traveling with your partner, that is a great way to get to know a person. Like a wonderful, you cannot hide yourself from someone when you travel with them at all. So to have been on multiple trips with him, and I got some stamps on my passport, that's a great success. Another milestone is I love when we do projects together. We've completed a lot of major projects together, like hands-on things. I've even assisted him on projects that he's done, inside and outside.
We'll be sharing
of the
a few
home.
of those as we go
Yes.
on too.
Be on the lookout for those. We have a lot of fun with that. I learned a lot of little, things with construction and mechanics and things like that, with how he puts things together and how he builds things. And he is so incredible with. So it's so cool doing that with him. I'm his cute little apprentice. What's another one? It's a lot of them.
Those are two good ones.
Yeah.
Those are 2 good ones. And I'll piggyback on what I said for the successes. I know one thing, even from the whole dating perspective, I'm like, I definitely need a partner who can travel, who likes to travel. If I say, hey, let's pick up, she's ready to go. So that she checked those boxes. I was kind of worried about it at first, like, what? You haven't been nowhere? Well, great. We're gonna have a whole lot of firsts. So that's been a good success. We've had a lot of firsts. First trip. Our first trip, we went to St. Lucia.
Oh my God.
That was the first trip, and it's
Dream come
great.
true.
And if you look on our page, you'll see a lot of content from St. Lucia, and we still got a lot more to go. We've been to the cabins
Yes.
together. That was really cool.
It was.
We've been to Punta Cana, and we have a whole bunch more.
Florida
So
multiple times.
yeah, so that's been a success. The whole being able to travel together and actually have a good time. Now there was that one time on a trip in St. Lucia where, yeah, I was almost like,
Nothing happened, you guys. It was.
We had a nice little falling out one night, but you know what? We got through that.
Yeah. We
We
definitely
got through
heads.
that. Yeah. So that's been a success, like I said so far, and just spending time together, which is really important to me. That's been a success. I love someone who could just spend quality time, even if we're not doing much of nothing.
Yes, we can literally just
And
sit. Yeah.
It's still really good. I really and truly love that. So that's been a success so far. So far so good, y'all. So far so good.
Yeah.
So the next piece was a milestone. So she already covered one, our first trip together. we've had that. Well, actually, our first trip together was the cabin, so that was one milestone. Our first international trip, so that was another milestone. What other milestones have we had so
The
far?
holidays.
Yep.
Our
So,
first Halloween,
yep.
Thanksgiving.
Every holiday's been a
Christmas.
first.
Yeah.
Yep. First Thanksgiving, first. Well, we just passed Thanksgiving, first Christmas.
New Year's coming up.
And that's coming up. So it's been pretty good so far. Those are the milestones. We're gonna cross our finger. We got to pull on the page. Do you think we will make it to 1 year? So we're gonna cross our fingers and toes on that one. Can we make it to
Not
April?
fingers and toes.
Can we make it to April? I'm crossing everything. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. You just never know.
Yeah.
Never know. But yeah, that's been pretty good so far. And the last piece we were covering, what are some of the upcoming things that we plan to be doing that we'll be sharing with y'all. One other milestone too was, starting a channel together. So the whole Blu and Vibez.
I've never done any of this with anyone before.
Yeah, so that's a milestone. We decided that, hey, we enjoyed this journey so much. Let's go ahead and share this journey with our tribe. That's what we're gonna call the folks, our subscribers.
Vibez Tribe.
The Vibez Tribe. That's what you are. So thank y'all so much for joining in. Make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can follow the journey.
Yes.
See if we make it to April. April 11th. That's gonna be the 1 year mark.
Yes.
But some of the things we have upcoming, we definitely have some more trips. So look out for some content from upcoming trips. We're gonna be going to. We'll actually keep it a teaser, but we're going to go to somewhere cold. Educators outside, you know it. Yep, we're going to go to somewhere cold. So we're going to kind of put a little teaser for that, and we'll share some content for that. One for a Christmas gift. Well, some for a Christmas gift. You're going to see it on that trip.
Definitely.
Hint.
Stay tuned for that.
We do have an
Good stuff.
international trip coming up to, actually a couple.
Yes.
She hasn't been on a cruise.
Yes,
She has never been on a
You
cruise.
think he's finna get me on a ship? Y'all.
She's never been on a cruise, y'all.
I
love
terrified.
cruising.
I am so terrified, but I trust him.
So she's already booked on one. We're gonna try it. It's a 7-day cruise, so I think she needs a baby cruise before that. What
I
y'all
gotta get
think?
broken in for sure.
So we're gonna try to do a small, like 2 or 3 day cruise, just to kind of make sure she's broken in first before a whole 7-day cruise. But we do have one of those coming up. We have a couple cruises coming up. We also have a Punta Cana trip coming up again. Punta Cana number 2.
They gonna get to know us over there in the DR.
Yes. So we have that coming up, and as we circle back, it's gonna all be upcoming things, man. So I can say, look out for some long form content. We're gonna have some vlogs coming up, so that's some things to look forward to. We're working on those now. So y'all, we got plenty things coming up. So stay tuned. So again, the Blu and Vibez. Again, I'm the Blu and Vibez. Blue covers a lot. My favorite color is blue. I'm also a Sigma, Phi Beta Sigma, Blue Phi. Any Sigmas pass through, so I love blue. And the Dr. Blu Ventures. That's my travel company. So you'll definitely be seeing some trips and some itineraries from Dr. Blu Ventures also. All right. Any questions? And even if you see this after this live,
Yes.
feel free to ask questions.
comments.
One things we want to do is definitely interact with our subscribers, the Vibe Tribe.
We love the engagement.
Yeah, so please ask questions, man. We definitely want to share the journey. If you have any questions about things we've done or challenges we've had,
Or advice.
let us know.
We're open to really good advice.
yes, lots of advice because we do have some different backgrounds here. But you know what? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, and we're gonna use y'all to help us out. So again, please, toss us some questions, any advice when we put out, videos or a short, a vlog. I mean, we love questions. Definitely reach out in the comments. We definitely want to keep the community page also. We're definitely posting comments and taking suggestions too. We're taking suggestions from the Vibe Tribe. in the comments. So don't be scared to send us a, hey, y'all should do this, or hey, y'all should do that. And guess what? You might just see it.
Yep.
All right. So that is all we got. We just want to come in here and talk about the state of the vibe. That is the journey part of Blu and Vibez.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on, MRT? You come through, like I say, make sure you join the Vibe Tribe. Make sure you check our journey out.
Please do.
What's going on? How you doing tonight? We just got through talking about the state of the vibe. So,
Make sure
like,
you go back and watch it.
look, like they say in the official addresses, the state of the vibe is strong right now. We are just pushing out month 8. After 8 months, the state of the vibe is strong. The state of the vibe is strong. So we'll be popping on here. We'll do a state of the vibe every month.
Yes.
We'll have some other lives where we're going to be covering some different things, but we are going to do a monthly state of the vibe just to kind of update our Vibe Tribe about, what's the state of the vibe this month. So January, we'll do a state of the vibe. It'll usually be around our anniversary, which is the 11th. So we'll do one on the 11th, talking about the state of the vibe. MRT, where are you from? Where are you coming from? The state of the vibe, our site is our page is Blu and Vibez. So we're a couple channels. So every month we're gonna just come on and basically talk to a Vibe Tribe about. We're in the U.S. We're in the USA. We're in Atlanta, Georgia. So we're gonna be talking about the state of the vibe, which is the state of how we're doing as a couple every month. So every month we're gonna do this once a month.
Like an update on our journey.
Yeah, that's it. So if you want to follow the state of the vibe, make sure you subscribe and check us out, and we'll definitely be talking. We definitely want to see where everybody's from, so we'll be checking out your pages too. You're in Texas, nice. I love Texas. I used to live in Houston.
I used to live in El Paso.
Hey, what part of Texas?
That's what's up. Texas in the house.
Yeah, I love Texas.
Lone Star, they call
The
it
Lone Star State, yeah. What part of Texas? I love Texas, yeah. So I said Houston. I still go back to Houston, so definitely is going to be on my list to visit again. And Irving. Oh, I've heard good things about Irving. I've never been to Irving though. But I love Texas. I like
Me
Texas.
Too. Me too. No excuse.
Yeah,
complaints about
love Texas. Love Texas. What's going on, Holly? What's going on with you? We just finished talking about the state of our vibe, which is, we're talking about Blu and Vibez. Blu and Vibez, the journey. So we just got through answering some questions and giving some updates about how we're doing so far as a couple. Once a month, we're going to get on here and do a state of the vibe, just letting you all know how we're doing. Lincoln, what's going on, Lincoln?
Hi.
What up, Mauricio? Okay, what's up, Mauricio? Okay, that's what's up. Appreciate it. We're nothing but good vibes. That whole Blu and Vibez. We love positive vibes, right? Like I said, my motto: peace, love, and good vibes. Boom. All right, appreciate you for stopping through. You have a good evening. Thank you all so much for passing through. Like I say, look out. We're going to have another State of the Vibe in January. Day's going pretty good so far, Mauricio. Day's going really good so far. Cooper Outdoors. Oh, nice. If you subscribe, we'll definitely subscribe back and check out. We love the outdoors too, by the way. Love hiking, camping. We love going to the cabins, the mountains. Our next trip, we're going to be doing a lot of outdoors, actually. See you later, MRT. Appreciate you for stopping through.
Later.
Yeah, what do you be doing in your outdoors channel? You be showing a lot of outdoors?
Maybe hunting.
Oh, appreciate you, Mauricio. Appreciate you. We'll definitely sub back. Check out your channel too.
Thanks for that sub.
Oh, not really? Okay, so what do you normally do? What's your channel about? You say Cooper Outdoors, so what do you normally be showing? Oh, okay, I like that. We do dances and trends. Oh, that's dope, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're always trying to look to the. We're gonna try to jump on a couple dances and trends, but
Uh-oh.
I got 3 left feet, so
I don't know why this man be telling me like.
she's gonna lead that. See you later, buddy. See you later. We're gonna definitely follow you back. Oh, you got a new iPhone 17. Oh, nice. Yeah. Based on the commercial, it's supposed to be pretty good for
They say
filming
that
some
camera is
actions.
decent.
Yeah. We normally use our Galaxy S25, but I got iPhone 16 I use sometimes also. Let me know how you enjoy that 17, man. I might upgrade. What's going on, D Sweeper? Oh, D Sweeper was here earlier. Oh, nice. We're definitely gonna look at some of the content on your page from that phone. But it is. What time is it now? It is 8:35, y'all. So we did jump on here right before we got dinner. We had just bought dinner a second ago, so we're about to go.
Some Thai food.
Yeah, we got some Thai for dinner, so we're
Some tofu.
gonna go tear this Thai food up. But we wanted to pop on here because we had scheduled this live for 8 o'clock, so we want to make sure we kept on time and talked to our fans.
Connect with y'all.
Yeah, so I'll definitely be seeing you around. I'll be looking for some of those dance trends. Maybe we could you can do one and we can follow. Make sure you slow it down though, all right? But all right, we will catch you next time. Appreciate everybody who stopped by, man.
Yes.
It was a lot of love. Appreciate the questions. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the positivity, the good comments. We are gonna see y'all next month for State of the Vibe in January.
Absolutely.
And of course, we'll be popping on here doing some lives on some different topics, mindfulness. We'll be doing some mindful Mondays, so look out for some of that. Of course, we'll be featuring our travel content from St. Lucia, Punta Cana, a couple other places we've been. So we're going to kind of put those out and just let y'all see how we vibe. All right, y'all, have a good evening. I am Blue.
I am Goddess Vibes.
And we will see y'all next time. Appreciate the love, y'all.